Hello, and welcome back to Dorf Romantik. I'm here in my PJs for a nice, lovely, relaxed atmosphere, ready to just put some tiles down. You hear that tactile? Really tactile, really chilling. In fact, it's probably a little bit too loud, if anything. So let me, I keep playing with the audio settings in these recordings, because sometimes I see that they're just spiking or not. And we want to make sure this is just a quiet, relaxing time. Alright, let's get back into the game then. All planes, I'm pretty sure that is like looking like my boy over here, but we got problems. So instead, we just triple it up over there. 23 rail. We basically, the only rail that is pre-existing that we can build it off is right here. But now we've got a train, and we're kind of going into this darker zone. It's pretty fun. All right, water with field and forest. Oh, it's double tree. Almost. Water with some tree. Double tree is a little tricky, though. It's actually this, though, isn't it? That's so close, but it kills this tile. But maybe that's okay. This is like as close as that is going to get, and it is going to give us some perfect. So this tile is now sad, but it means that we could make it sad again. But maybe don't do it right away, just because. A house with some field on either side. This is the one that's been giving us a hard time forever now, and that's where I'm like, something like this ruins what we've created there, which I really don't want to do. This is pretty legit, though. I'll play with that. A house with mostly field. I mean, I really don't want to interfere with this either, though. Mostly, well, I keep calling it field, but it's like plains, right? It's empty. Seems like for now, I don't even hate this, but seems like for now that we should just build over here. We could slap it down in some interesting places. This one in particular is a double. You know what? It's a double win. Double whammy. This is a really well mixed tile. Very well mixed. Looks like you get the field aligned, but it doesn't quite work there. Get the field there, but it doesn't quite work because the houses are in the wrong spot. This is really close to working, but then that field is a little busted. And that's still a perfect tile right now, so I don't want to hurt it. This is pretty decent, I have to say. I really want it to get better, but for now it's decent. Oh, so many tiles over here are so scuffed. I don't want to scuff any more tiles. I don't really give our build many opportunities for very mixed tiles, though. I try and segregate my my zones as best I can. So let's just throw that down over there for now. Fields and forest, that's generally been up here. Lovely little build. There is some field and forest here as well. It just doesn't line up. And that's the problem, is even if you make allowances, right, it doesn't mean it'll work. This is pretty freaking perfect, though, okay? That makes me rescind all of my previous comments. I'm like, okay. This is even almost good, too. More field and... Oh, that's... Doesn't get much better than that. Holy... We need a lake with a bunch of tree. We need some lake with some tree there as well. We need some lake with some tree basically everywhere, even here, and along this coast, presumably. Lake with tree is like our biggest requirement. Maybe I should stop creating times zones where that's required. We can do this for now. Keep building away. We could end this water segment just a little bit. Double. Little double action. That's so close to working. I'm actually gonna do this one because that's too many perfects that you gotta cut your losses at one point or another. All right. There is a house on this, but it just doesn't line up the right way. We would like to focus this lake out, but I don't have a way of throwing it in that doesn't break something. I mean, this is kind of cute. Build this out. I mean, again, this Dorf Romantik, German word for village romanticism. Just beautiful. This is lake with trees, right? It's just by a different name. It's river with trees. It's just not it. Trying to do some weird stuff there. That actually works. That's a 4-sided tile, so we'll take that. Absolutely. Trees and forest. No fields, though. Or sorry, trees and forest. Trees and housing. I wouldn't mind putting it over here just because it would finish the frickin' tiles that I'm working on. Oh, I regret not putting this tile over here. I don't want to add the river to that. Never mind, I don't regret that at all. This, it's almost so good. This would really limit that hole. And it would add more tree to the river. Yeah. I guess this is good enough. Sometimes that's what it comes to. Just the good enough thing. Keep building out that rail. These are so flexible, but yeah, we'll just keep building out the rail. All woulda. Yeah, I think so. Gives us some perfect. This is all field. Wow. We have something for it, so let's do it. Housing. Oh, I always forget that this doesn't need to be water. This could be fields leading into it. Yeah. Triple housing, mostly field. Too many houses for this, unfortunately. We've done a lot of fields and houses over here. Let's just let that grow a little bit with us. In fact, right there. Is this it? No, we need a little bit more field than this. We need a 4 field. Oh, man. How crazy. That would work here, though. You know what? I'm kind of looking to really fill that in now. River with some fields. It's rail that we needed over here with field, right? Oh, yeah, it's rail with field. And then this, that almost works. I'm worried about this piece doing something nasty to us. Not nasty, but like, not cute either. Let it build that out. All field. Open plains, rather. It's very good. Large city, metropolis. Alright, 7 water exactly. That's certainly something we can work on. Either way, we're hurting some tiles here. May as well hurt ourselves in a way that gives us options. Hey, almost. There is a train track with some field. Not exactly how we need it to be. And we could do something like this. Alright, and then one water off of this will complete the first one. Getting a four-sided field is proving to be quite the challenge. Housing on the wrong side. Housing not quite right. Oh, this is getting into some more lavendery fields though, which is always fun when the color palette changes a bit. Oh wow, that's actually a really decent tile. Trains with forest. We could just turn it back into itself. This is kind of scaring me, actually. I think I'd rather do this. This gives us the most options. Filling in this trench is going to be hard. Not impossible. Oh my god, we found it. The five-sider. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh my lordy. Alright, houses with trees. I have to remember to go over here. Like, all of this is houses with trees, basically. We could start a new city. Over here. This is like... I'd like to have options in the future. I'm starting to give up on this tile. We've been waiting for so long for something to fit, but maybe that makes me want it even harder because I'm like, oh, what if we made it work? And even this one here has been a long time coming. But for now, we still have tiles that work for us. $25 houses. Well, obviously this mega city is too much, so this is exactly why we have this going on. So we'll start building out this lovely neighborhood. Trees. Trees and fields. Trees and fields. Almost right there. If it was just the one over on that tree. I thought we needed trees and field, but we need them split. Like, some split trees and field, which is a little bit trickier. So we'll do this for now. A house. That almost? I keep saying, oh, that almost, but every time I say that, it's like, no, it doesn't, mate. It doesn't fit, mate. Lots of trees, though, over here. That is interesting to me for this particular tile. Alright, this is a nice little sparse mix. Again, I'll just... that got me excited, but the house on the wrong side. No, house... Fields, trees. House, field, trees. It's a little mix. Cute little mix. Field trees, wrong side on the field. I would have taken the hit if it only would have killed one tile. House, field, plains. Ah, one away there as well. May have to just throw it in somewhere here. I mean, there's a lot of fields, so we could just like build off a lake or something, heading off in another new world direction, but it doesn't feel like that's a great strategy in the long term. This is a triple though, so we'll accept that. Ooh, all planes. Again, this goes here for everything but one. This goes here for everything, but then we have to hope that this rail line ends. We have to remember that it's good with water. Just throw it in where some water goes. And this is like actually where we're doing mostly plains. Plains. Let's just do this one. It's fine. Okay, house and water always gets me excited for this place here. Even though this doesn't even need to have water. The coastline could end a little bit earlier, but every time I get a little bit excited. And the house is actually bad for both sides of this river. Interesting. This does technically fit in there. I mean, technically fit is a, you know, very soft way of saying that it's not that good. It's not lie here. I really wanted that to fit there. We can do this though, that's fine. That finishes that water piece. Alright, water with trees. We've talked about this before, but it always seems to need a mix, and then I always realize that it's actually better suited for other things. Because last time we ended up putting water and trees here, because it just doesn't always seem to work. Too many trees. I mean, we could do this. There could be a little lake in here. Oh, what about just filling in these bad boys? Sure, let's just start that out. Because again, it's just a field tile at the end of the day. Housing. Yeah, we can build you out. You always get me excited. For nothing. For nothing. Housing with trees, and I come looking for that tile. This is really close as well. It hurts. It hurts when it's this close. I'll have to accept that, though. Okay, this is a lot of rail line. It usually means that it's going to have to go somewhere like here. There's no way that we're going to get out of there without injury. Otherwise, mostly field with a little bit of water, just to spice things up. We don't have any water missions right now. So there's not really a need for it. We can just keep adding to our main body of water. All fields with some, sorry, all forests with a little bit of field. Oh, it's not even all. There's a little bit of empty plain in there as well. That's a 3 fit right there with a perfect, lovely. This is a 4-piece. Oh, it's a 3-piece, not a 4-piece. I thought I was so excited. I thought we finally had the tile to connect it all. You were the chosen one, Frodo. I believed in you. Oh, man. That's a good spot right there. Okay, housing with a bit of field. I mean, that's close, but the field is on the wrong side. That technically works, but it's only a two-sided fit. Kind of like this. Just keep building this bad boy out. A little bit of tree on this to go with the city makes me think it has to go there. This really does do quite a bit if you just throw this in here. It does have some conflict, but also this tile has conflict on the other side as well. Also fits decently. A couple of places. That's gonna be as good as it gets for now. Oh, look at the watermill. Isn't this a beautiful tile? Watermill just wheeling around, enjoying itself. Not a care in the world. And this almost fits perfectly to the point where I'm pretty much sold on putting it in. I guess it's hurting an edge tile that still has so much potential in it. But for now, we'll do this. It's also making a very difficult tile to fill. We might just slam in a all water tile here to connect it all. Okay, the trees aren't split in the right way for you. Tree is on the wrong side for you. The house shouldn't be in that spot. Once again, the house is on the wrong side. Sometimes I feel like just being able to like flip a tile would do so much to make this like just the like all of my tiles work, all of my dreams come true. But it's not rushed though. It's not rushed. There's lots of time. Lots of time. We're not running out of time yet. And there is no time mechanic at all, so don't worry about that. Don't even think on it. I think that means that the place to go is in fact over here after all. Just build off this lake. Hang out. As much tree as possible here. A little bit too much tree. I mean, a three-sider isn't bad, because we know that's going to connect to the other trees. A second. House and field. Wrong sides here. Not correct orientation there. It's good here, but we kill a tile. Good here, but we kill a tile. Would be great here, but not quite enough housing and grain. Here would be good, but not quite enough. I really don't want to make any river tiles that need cities. Ay, ay, ay. And we could just throw something way over here in the middle of nowhere. Guess that works for now. Housing. Double connection there. These places are too big now all of a sudden. Look, at one point we have to pull a trigger on this. And I don't want to hurt that water area. So we'll just do this one. It's pretty lame, but just have to... At one point, you have to play the tiles that you're given. You can go a long time without, but sometimes you just paint yourself into a corner, you know? You're like, man, we screwed that up. We screwed that up some fierce. Tourist housing. I mean, that's kind of decent. I don't see us filling anything in a perfect way. So for now, we can just keep outskirting. We've got a lot of tiles to go, so we're not panicking. But at one point, we have to fill this in. Like, we started with 60. We're down to 47. Yes, we've been playing for pretty much an hour, but what if we want to do better than that? Ever think about that? Look, these tiles are pretty scuffed, so anything that works close is pretty much there for us. Water and trees. We get this every day. So we'll do that here for now. We really need to connect this water to this water, though. 2 houses. That's like going to complete either of these missions. Here, it's a 3-sided fit. Oh, a skin unlock. The water train station. Very good. You can see here our missions, right? Ocean. The Beaver Lodge. Oh, yes, please. And we got Ocean 2 coming. If we can get this. Landscaper. Lovely, lovely. I like the little feedback. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Look at this piece. If it was just for the, not for the trees. Oh, they're so close, man. Oh, that's a 4-sided fit, though. Oh, I gotta get excited. Oh, man, look at this. We could finally just fit this tile in here and be done with it. But let's not say we did. Another mixed tile. Not mixed in the way we need it to be, but really, really poorly mixed, in fact. That's not too bad, though. It hurts 2 sides, actually. Never mind, I lied. It's bad. I just was desperate, so I started seeing things. Close to finding it, okay? I really actually thought that was promising. It was. All these trees are deceiving because they're actually all finished. So it's just kind of a... Can't really put this down. I kind of just want to end this song here. Like, it's just gotta go, man. It's gotta go. We need to get this to get to here somehow. I don't know how we're gonna do that. We also want this rail line to complete, and there we go. There's the rail line done. Oh, look at this turn! It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it is enough that I am gonna jump on it and say yes. Did give us a perfect, so that's nice. Okay, lots of housing with a little bit of field. It's not quite it. This is okay though. Okay, almost all field. Not enough water though. I really don't want to end all this yet. I do want to turn this around and start curving the water back to where we need it to be. This is a great little 3-sided piece. Yeah, we can keep expanding this city out. Oh, this has 4 field tiles, but they're not oriented correctly. I'm doing the click. We've been waiting so long on this. We're back up to 54, okay? Just spare me. Spare me. We waited so long for that. I'm so sorry. I had to do the click. I couldn't delay my gratification a moment longer. One too many cities in the middle there. let this sit as a two-city connector here. Okay, half grain, some tree. One of these tiles is already scuffed. I forget which one. I actually can't tell. It looks perfect right now. One of them got scuffed. It's not the trees. It's this. It's right here, okay. So if I'm going to do more damage, I want it to be to that tile and not the other ones. So that's not going to work in there. Bunch of grain, though. Bunch of half-side grain with a side of tree. I mean, it does do a little bit of fitting here, but we really need to fit more than that. For now, that can chill. All right, massive, massive city tile. We've been kind of waiting for this. It does fit perfectly in here, but now that leads us to a big, scary situation where we might not be able to grow the city. We'll have to take a hit if we have to over here. Oh, man, I don't know. That might have been the worst mistake of my gosh darn life, because I don't know how we're going to grow this enough. I literally said that was the issue. Makes me want to burn these tiles down, but like... I guess we'll do it. That still gets us 3 perfect. The lakes aren't perfect. I feel like it's all going to hell. It's all going bad. It's all going bad to the bone. We gotta get 24 fields out here. Okay. Got a limited bit of housing. Mostly field. Like, I mean, we could just, again, throw this down and eat your losses, but I really don't want to. This is not bad either. This is what's a 3-fitter, but it also makes this city very hard to fix. No tree. I guess we just take the 2-fit. 2-fit Andy. And we need the fields to grow over here. Where the watermelons grow. Oh, and they're changing colors too. Oh my god. Oh my god. We did it. We got a piece that was 1 tree. Oh! Yes! Yes! We just got the 7 perfects. We're back up in the 57 tile range. Oh, man. I've never had more adrenaline in my goddamn life. Oh, we were supposed to be relaxed, but this was too much. I am now more awake than ever before. Oh, my God. All right, well, I think that's enough Dorf Romantik right now. Did you see that? Did you see that? If this was like Twitch or something, I'd be like, yo, boys, clip that. Clip that segment so we can rewatch it later. Clippers, get that last like 15 seconds. Put it together and let us witness the greatness of the 7 perfect placement. Like, look at it go. Oh, my. I feel like we have to zoom out once again and be like, look at our beautiful village. This time, let's look at it from this direction so you can see that watermill. It's pretty great, actually, right? Like, you could almost imagine a world in which, like, you do have a big city, kind of built up against the water, between a little bit of water here and there, and, like, you know, there's a rail line coming in and out of the city. This stuff down here, don't look at it. These don't really make that much sense. But, like, this is pretty nice and pretty. There's a boat coming through doing its own little things. And then, like, maybe there's, like, the reason that these are open plains is because they're kind of a little bit floody. Like, you can't really build on these flats right here because it's just a little bit too close to water. Like, you know, it's kind of like a marshland, right? With all the water and the little bits of island popping out. And then, like, off in the distance, we get more cities and settlements, kind of all farming, a little bit of forest that's a little untouched. Look at this beautiful forest out here. Is there a way of touching it? Oh yeah, if I just put this here, it highlights it all. Beautiful little forest, but even in here, it's like the city's basically abutted by trees. Like, they respect their green space, you know? Although I'm really excited to see how the tile set changes colors, kind of pulling down in a way. I guess for you, it's way over there, way down there. But like, what a lovely space. And they got the train going, the boat going. I like the little smoke that goes with it. This is also a really great angle on it too. A lot of fertile fields down here in the south. And then like some plains kind of separating the two segments of fields that are snaking through. I like it. I'm not fond of what's happening right here, but I think that once we build it out around, because right now it's like this very snaky bit of tiles kind of making a new zone. And it's satisfying looking at the center because it's like a jigsaw puzzle where everything's kind of fit together in a perfectly smooth canvas or mosaic where everything flows into one another. I'm having a great time. I hope you are too. I'm gonna see you probably tomorrow night or the next night, and we're gonna keep plugging away at these lovely tiles. Ciao for now.